Well, it's shaping up to be a decent Monday morning. We're gonna force the combine today. As soon as I get done feeding, I'm feeding heifers right now. I'll turn the camera around in a minute here once I get pulled up to the doorway. We got some level ground that we're gonna work off of today. We can park the trucks right on the side of the road. We got a couple of inches of snow yesterday, Sunday, and that kept us from combining anything. The sun is somewhat out here now. We're expecting temperatures near 40 degrees, and I would have to think that we'll be able to force it anyhow. So we might get a little bit of snow tonight, tomorrow, and that might keep us from combining anything tomorrow. So we'll at least get out there today and try to get something done. I'll turn you guys around. Yeah, I'm just pulling into the heifer barn now. I already fed. I've got dry cows on the left hand side. I fed them about an hour ago. I fed one load already to our right. And I've got to feed the center of the barn. And I've got to bring another load over and feed it off on the end on the left hand side. I lack a little more feed there yet. I got tire chains on, and that makes it rough. Yeah, it's vibrating here pretty good. Supreme 900T mixer wagon. We'll feed down through to the crossover, and then we'll back up and we'll feed the left side off here. So I gotta mix up another heifer ration and a cow ration, then I'll be done feeding, and we'll head to the field with the combine. Alright, we got beautiful weather here now, at least the sun's out. I'm gonna kick some crap out of this head here. I'm going to have to sweep this thing out. Yeah, well, we're going to have to paw some snow out of this head, because that'll surely plug the screens up for sure. Actually, you know what? I wonder if this thing will start. Maybe this thing will start. Cold start on the old Deere air compressor. I got just the thing for that. I've got just the thing for that. So, I'll be right back. Alright, we're going to give this a little bit of a booster shot here. Alright, let's see if that does the trick. It's got a 4-cylinder John Deere engine in it. It's only got like, I don't know what it's got for hours on it. 2,300. So we're just going to blow the snow off of this corn head here, because I do not want to suck this corn into the head, into the combine. Okay, I think we got her now. We'll just hook up to it, run it in reverse, run them chains backwards, and we should be good. Whose idea was it to put it up here anyways?
Yours.
Oh. Okay, well, that would have been a mess running that crap through the combine. So, we're all pretty good now. Might as well shut that off. Pulls it up too. Alright, now we can maybe fire up and go here. Yeah, go ahead, shut her off. I didn't think of that. So we'll get heading on out here. I didn't think I had enough room to leave the corn head on the combine, so that's why I took it off. But this building's not heated anyway, so it wouldn't have helped us much anyhow. As clean as a whistle. Well, we're just rolling out here now. The corn head is operational. It's got a little bit of snow still left on it, but we're decent. Got some water on top of the tarp that needs to come off yet. Well, we're going to give her a try. I didn't even go to the field this morning to check to see if there was any snow on the corn. I figured if it'd take me an hour to get there and back. I just figured we were going to wing it. We're going to use the dump wagon. Going to use a dump wagon and the grain buggy. Just to have another container to put this corn in. I've got a couple other guys that can help us truck this corn. What we want to be able to do is load up, have these containers loaded, whether it be the grain buggy and the dump wagon. As soon as they get their dump on them and let them go. So Yeah, we just pulled out of the farm driveway, but the head is in pretty good shape. It's just about snow free there. They had enough on it that snow, if it would have went into the combine, it would have been enough to plug up them screens. So we've got the screens all nice and clean. We had some caked up material on them from the other day. We thawed all that out, got that cleaned out, serviced the combine, topped off all the fluids, and we've just been kind of waiting here. We've been sitting still for a week. We haven't done anything. We got done with high moisture corn exactly a week ago today, so we've been sitting still. If we would have had a week's worth of good weather, we'd have been done with all the corn by now. Well, we're gonna get started in here. The boys have brought the trucks over. We got 2 here, 2 at home. Get pulled up to the field. We got the dump wagon over here. They brought that over. And we're gonna use that as an extra unit to hold this corn. Still on this corn because it's coming in a little wet. You can see the moisture on the stalks themselves, so we didn't make it one time around the field here. I was actually cutting the hole down through the center to get an accurate reading on this moisture. Combine overheated. And we've got a heater hose that is pissing out fluid here. Pissing out right there. I can turn it off on this side. Man, that thing is hot. And I can just cut it off. Take that hose clamp off. Cut it off, and I should have enough to put right back on there. So I get a pair of vice grips or something and crimp this hose off. I've got the guys bringing coolant over to the field. I gotta see if I've got a pair of vice grips up in the combine to crimp that hose off with. Alright, all I got is my little wrench here and a pair of wire snipping pliers. Alright. So I got this guy pulled back. Man, it's hot. So I've got the one side turned off. Maybe I can just crimp this without cutting it. I can get it in the pliers somehow here. Use the rag so I don't end up cutting it. Alright, so that's that. Like that. Now, see what I'm doing here. I need a third hand. pinhole. There. Alright, now I'll take come on. This goddamn phone. I ain't got hands enough to answer it. Come on. This frickin' thing. Come on. Alright, there's that. Peel this guy off like that. Shove this guy in there like that. Alright. Move this hose clamp down to there. Okay, there's that like that. Okay, now all we need is coolant. This little guy just had a pinhole in it. It wasn't too far. It was right off the end of that hose barb. So we can turn this back on. Leave that like that. We probably should get a new hose here. But now we wait for coolant. Oh, look at this. A perfect jug for this job. Look at that. It's hands-free, Nate.
Oh.
Hands-free. Alright, so that's pouring in. Why don't you jump up in the combine and start it up? Here, where's that cap? Did I take that off? Or... Yeah, start her up. Well, we'll let that continue to pour in. That's just about full. About this 5 gallons here, and then we put about 1.5 gallons in the reservoir. We'll let that fill right up to the top. Well, that's gonna do it. Okay, we're full of coolant now. We got our little problem fixed. We're running a little cooler than we were. 1 bar. Okay, so let this guy dial up. Turn on my field view again. Once it loses Bluetooth signal, the iPad shuts down. So that's where we are right there. Alright, so we'll get on our way here. Okay, we have the first bin load going on the grain buggy, and so far things are going good. This is how hot we are. 2 bars. I got a salt shaker out and about. That's what I love. I love having the trucks on the road when there's salt on the road. So usually we're not running these grain trucks. During the salty roads here, so well, hopefully things go on pretty simple here today. We're dumping direct onto the grain buggy. We got a guy that's gonna come help us truck, so we're gonna get this stuff loaded up. Actually, it's not the grain buggy, it's the dump wagon, but you can see these dump wagons are backwards. The high side is on the right hand side instead of the left hand side, so driving beside wouldn't really work all that well. Well, it's just about gonna do it for this video, folks. It's gonna be dark here pretty soon. We've had somewhat of a easy going day other than that. Coolant leak first thing this morning. Everything's been running real smooth. We've come into a little bit of mud. One thing about this snow is it definitely hides where the wet spots are. It doesn't give you any traction either. So, well, folks, hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below and we'll catch you at the next video. Thanks for watching.